What's up everybody, welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Good morning and welcome to this video in which we'll talk about Decentraland and more specifically about Mana, the main token of Decentraland. We'll talk about the technicals, we'll talk a little bit about the fundamentals as well, which is always what I like to do, like is there news behind this move? But to be honest, I could not really find any bullish news around Decentraland. Now, I know they have been developing things and I know that some major partners actually joined Decentraland recently, but I don't think that accounts for this move. I mean, obviously the markets have been very bullish in the last, well, let's say 2 weeks. But Decentraland has been exponentially or especially bullish. I mean, you can see that over the top 100 coins, it's only Aptos has grown more. That's up 100%, and Decentraland is up 70% in the last week. And I could not really find news for that. So if I missed something, let me know, and I'll pin your comment because I do think it's important to know that for everybody viewing. But in this video, we'll focus on the technicals, all right? Because on the technicals, I can say something. But apart from that, that's what I always think is important. If the volume is this high, it's at 1 billion right now, 80% of the market cap, very, very high. So there's definitely a lot possible. What I always think is important is to take a look at the volume. And what you can see right now is that there is quite a lot of volume coming from Korean exchanges. Proportionally a lot, all right? It's not bad or anything, but if proportionally a lot of volume is coming from Korea, historically that has meant that there's some sort of a hype or some sort of a pump thing going on, all right? Not necessarily a pump and dump, but a pump, all right? I've seen a lot of cryptos where the volume is like 50% of BYBIT, of Korean volume, and that we actually crash after that. So we have to be careful with Mana, and I do definitely advise you to be careful with that as well. There's increased risk at volatility and crashes, I'd say. So the big thing is, if we take a look at the technicals, taking into account all the fundamentals that we learned about the market, about the volume, we hit a major resistance level here around 75 cents. And we have had a major bullish breakout above this level here between, let's say, 64 and 66 cents, kind of. Technically, it's more like 67.5 and 64 cents, but let's keep it simple. So that level we broke above. Right now, the most important thing is if we actually want to get even higher than 75 cents, which is hard, but it's possible in these market circumstances. What we want to do is we need to stay on top of 64 cents for at least like 2 or 3 days. If we can do that, then I think we'll break above 70 cents. And after a break of 70 cents, which could also happen today, then I think we can get to our next price target around 80 and 82 cents. All right, that's my price target, and then from there I'll do another update. But that's the thing we want to do, and at this point of time, mainly because of the volume, but also because of the lack of fundamentals, at least in my, according to my research, I think it's more likely that sure we'll find support at 64 cents, but that we will break through that, drop down to 60 cents, and even drop down to this level here around 55 cents, 57 cents, and then consolidate. And then from this consolidation between, let's say, 65 and 57 cents, I think we'll follow the market. So if Bitcoin is actually able to get to 22,000, we'll break above 65 cents and get up to 75 cents again. But if Bitcoin breaks down to, for example, 19,000, then we'll drop down to 50, 45 cents and probably keep dropping down. All right, so it's I think this is a little bit more likely. It's not the end of the world, but I think it's I think Mana right now is a little bit inflated, and I think it's a little bit too hyped up. So yeah, that's my take on Mana this Monday morning. If you do have any questions, as always, let me know. But for now, take care and bye.